Yo, it's the California Carnivore here, and today I'm going to be breaking down 5 variations of the carnivore diet. Let's check it out. Hey guys, California Carnivore Chris here. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I was a recently diagnosed type 2 diabetic who ended up reversing it within a matter of months. Here's a quick backstory. At the end of March, I was hospitalized for 4 days. Turns out I was an undiagnosed type 2 diabetic and my body was shutting down. After I got out of the hospital, I did some research and I discovered the carnivore diet. I implemented it, and now, 4 months later, I have reversed my type 2 diabetes. So if you're interested in trying the carnivore diet, but you're doing all this research and all these different things are coming up and you're confused on what you can have or what you can and can't eat, let me break it down for you with 5 different variations of this diet. So the first type is called strict carnivore, or the lion diet. The lion diet consists of eating only ruminant animals, salt, and water. That is it. The most restrictive carnivore style there is. So no honey, no dairy, no vegetables, no carbs, nothing. Ruminant animals, salt, and water. 3 basic things to live. Now, I am not strict carnivore, but I've heard a lot of success stories from people who are. From the stories I've seen, some people go strict carnivore just to really detox and cleanse their body, and they will eventually slowly reintroduce foods to find out which foods were really inflammatory or causing them issues. So again, I'm not sure how strict carnivore can be long term, but if it works for you, it works. So the second variation is just standard carnivore diet. That includes all animals, poultry, fish, eggs, and some dairy. It's the one that I'm on, and it's the one I found the most success with, and also I think it's just the easiest one to do. And I'm not too sure if this would fall under that, but I guess to be technically carnivore, you just need to eat 80% meat out of your diet and 20% whatever else. I don't live off of that. I'm usually 90 to 95% meat, and then breaking it up with eggs and butter and heavy cream and coffee. The third variation is what they call ketovore. So it's similar to carnivore, just with a focus on fattier meats, and also the introduction of avocados and blueberries and maybe some nuts. So it's this hybrid between keto and ketovore. If you're already keto, you may find success moving into this variation, to where you're just now eliminating some more of your vegetables and starches, but still having some fruit with blueberries, still eating avocados for fats, but eliminating some of the other stuff that's considered keto. The fourth variation, which is a really popular one online, is what they call dirty carnivore.
That was my nickname in college.
So dirty carnivore, you're still eating with your avocados and blueberries and honey, but you're spicing things up a little bit with your spices, herbs, and sauces. If you're just beginning and you're starting this diet for the first time and you've never done keto, you've never done, anything within this realm of this way of eating, dirty carnivore may be an easy segue, because if you love your chicken wings and you want to go out and Buffalo Wild Wings, you order wings, but you don't want to get just dry rub because you're not ready to commit. The sauces are considered dirty carnivore. However, there's that fine line, because not all sauces are created equal. There's a whole big thing with seed oils in our food, and I'll save that for another video for another time. But just understand, dirty carnivore, it exists, it's a thing, people survive on it. People will still season their meats with, garlic, rosemary, pepper. People will still use hot sauces on chicken or scrambled eggs. So that falls under the dirty carnivore status. And the fifth variation is called animal-based. Now, this is not so much different from the others. However, there's the emphasis on nose to tail eating. which means you're incorporating regularly a lot of organs and honey. So basically just anything from an animal. A lot of bone marrow you're eating, tails, tongues, liver, heart, all of that. Now, I haven't moved into the realm of eating organ meat yet, but it's something I plan to do. Alright guys, right there are 5 variations of the carnivore diet that you can start trying today. I can't believe it took this long for me to discover this way of eating, but a near-death experience and the guy upstairs looking out for me allowed me to open my eyes and discover a way to live with my diabetes. That was my first goal, was to live with it. How do I eat doing it? Then I discovered that I really can reverse it, and within a matter of 4 months, I did. I turned it around. My A1C is sitting at 5.7, and my C-peptide and my fasting insulin tests were right in the normal range, middle of normal. So, first off, a big shout out to Dr. Jason Fung and Dr. Ken Berry for their YouTube videos. Thank you guys. And I'm hoping to, what I have learned, spread that knowledge and spread and shout from the mountaintops of YouTube for people to learn this way of eating and stop eating the standard American diet junk food crap. So if you're interested in trying one of these way of eatings, leave a comment down below and I'll try to help you out the best that I can, or send you some videos of information from actual doctors so you can hear from the horse's mouth. Alright guys, let's wrap this up and remember to eat different.